Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, so I've been pretty straightforward with everybody. Jason and I are in and out of Charleston this weekend, the last 2 weeks, plus like going through the rest of April. We're trying to get our place ready in the studio and all of the things. So some of the lives are going to have to take a back seat for the next week or so. That would be like hot, messy topics, stuff like that. But it's okay. We are going to be back into it. I promise you guys. We just have to get through this part. But we have big Bravo announcements, some Roni drama, and also drama stemming from the East Coast, but the lower end, the Real Housewives of Miami. So before we get into all of it, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys, so we're starting over here with the big Bravo announcement. Thank you to Reality Blur, but fans of Bravo shows, such as The Real Housewives of whatever city, were anticipating there being a BravoCon this year. Can I just start off by prefacing, I told you guys, I told you first, I told you before Bravo told you, I told you on TikTok, Instagram, social media, all over the place, that BravoCon was not happening for 2024. I even said it on Access Hollywood, and boom, here we have it. Here we go. I'm just saying. Bitch was right. That's me. I'm that bitch. Okay. Here we go. They made sure to give the dates for next year so fans could make plans. Additionally, Bravo plans to host events throughout the year in various cities around the country. For those not in the know, BravoCon is typically a yearly event where several Bravo stars serve on panels and meet the fans. There are also often advanced screenings of trailers and announcements for the new show. But the first BravoCon happened in New York in 2019 and took place at various venues. The latest BravoCon happened in Las Vegas. Andy Cohen delivered the news via video posted on social media where he starts off with Heather's iconic phrase, receipts, proof, timeline. And then he continues, BravoCon is returning to Las Vegas in 2025. After this video goes into an ad for the convention that shows iconic moments throughout the years. Now, BravoCon is scheduled for November 14th through the 16th of 2025 at Caesars Forum. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the network has plans to make up for the absence of the event. The first Bravo event is called Watched by Bravo, and it's set to take place in New York and Los Angeles. And fans who will attend pretty much will be treated to advanced screenings of upcoming shows. It's also noted that Bravo canceling this year's convention doesn't seem to be due to a lack of interest. The network shared that around 27,000 people attended BravoCon 2023, and 78% of the attendees called it one of the best weekends of their lives. Additionally, 87% said that they would be excited to come back to Las Vegas for a future BravoCon, but still people are wondering why Bravo decided not to host the event this year. One thought that people have is that execs at the network think skipping a year will make fans look forward to it even more. This could be the case as they probably don't want it to get stale, but additionally, some of Bravo's biggest shows are currently in the rebuilding stages, and it would make more sense that they'd want to put off BravoCon until they get things figured out for casting and reboots. In many ways, hosting BravoCon might rush them to make these decisions because fans would expect announcements during the event. Wow. All right. I personally thought that it was probably because of the election, but now what I'm reading, I'm like, maybe it wasn't anything to do with the election. Maybe that's just how they wanted to navigate it. But wait, we're not done. Now over to the Real Housewives of New York. Fans are patiently awaiting more news about the Real Housewives of New York City. And now Erin Leachy is opening up about her feelings on Ramona Singer, not knowing Jenna Lyons before the show, and much more. Now, Roni came back last year as a reboot with a brand new cast, and the show will soon begin filming season 15, which they just started. And it's been announced that the full cast is coming back. Sadly, no official mentions of a hybrid season with some of the OG casts were made. Recently, Erin sat down on Behind the Velvet Rope podcast. That's with our good friend over there, David Yantif, who absolutely kills it, to discuss the show and her experience in the Bravo universe in general. One of the first topics to come up was some of the cast allegedly not wanting Jenna on the show. However, Erin clarified this isn't the case. She said, "I didn't even know she was, not to be a bitch, but I didn't know who she was." Erin went on to say that she wasn't trying to be shady. She simply did not know Jenna. And additionally, some of the cast didn't know how she'd fit in. However, she said they went on to become close. Now, the topic then turned over to Ramona and her alleged history of racism. And Erin said, "I think it's gross. And I hate to say it, but I think there does have to be consequences. And if you can't understand what you're doing, then you need to go somewhere where they can teach you because you're hurting people." I don't remember everything that happened, but the things that I read, if those things happen, like that's not okay. Erin goes on to say that some of the things that she heard about Ramona caused her to have a physical reaction. She says, "It actually made my stomach drop. Get some education." However, Erin then shows a bit of sympathy by saying, "And I don't want to be going off on her because I feel bad. I'm sure she's been through it. I'm sure she's paying for it. Really, she should be educated." But apparently, Erin and Ramona worked at the same real estate firm. However, Ramona is no longer there. Erin also confirms that production has said Ramona never remembered their names. However, she defends Ramona a bit more and says, "I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she's malicious. I think that she's careless and not attentive." Now, regarding the filming of the new season, Erin seems to hope that they start filming this spring going into the summer, which they have. Spring in New York, spring going into summer in New York's arguably the best time. Energy's back, leaves are coming back on the trees, outfits are good. I'm like down to film in fall and winter. Mm, okay. And also, I'm always down for our Real Housewives of New York. And to be fair, yes, Ramona says some really asshole-ish like things. So if you're going to be called out, somebody who's in the exact same position as far as being a housewife is the perfect person to call her out. With that, we have to go down the coast over to the Real Housewives of Miami because it doesn't stop there. It never does. Thank you to All About the Real Housewives. Real Housewives of Miami star Lisa Hochstein is desperately waiting for the day that she can officially be divorced from her estranged husband, Lenny. Lisa has been embroiled in a legal battle with her plastic surgeon ex since he filed for divorce in May of 2022 after 12 years of marriage. Now, the Miami star told Page Six that Lenny is wearing her down financially by dragging out their pricey divorce, which is costing her tens of thousands of dollars. It truly saddens me that Lenny has caused me to have to spend tens of thousands of dollars in attorney's fees that should have been conserved for our children. I don't understand. He's engaged. Doesn't he want to get divorced? Now, Lisa has also moved on with her new boyfriend, Jody Glidden, who's not so new anymore. But this all comes after Lenny hired his and Lisa's former attorney, Lauren Berkeley, to represent him in the divorce. Berkeley previously worked for the now former Miami couple in 2015 after they filed a lawsuit against an interior designer. So the 41-year-old Bravo star has filed legal documents arguing that Berkeley should be disqualified from representing Lenny, as she previously worked for them both when they were married. Lenny's attorney fired back, saying this is a sad attempt. However, Lisa's lawyer, Jordan Davis Madavi, told Page Six that Lenny's decision to hire Berkeley is another example of his effort to further harm and oppress his estranged wife. Lisa has since decided to not fight Berkeley representing Lenny because she wants nothing more than to end their divorce battle and move on for the sake of their children. But the former couple, they were extremely close to finalizing their divorce last summer until Lenny withdrew their offer. This is just another example of Lenny doing everything possible to financially and emotionally suffocate Lisa instead of complying with the financial terms to which he previously agreed, is what her attorney Madavi said. Now, yet Lisa, apparently based off of what Lenny is saying, refused to sign the paperwork. And he's also saying it's because she needs to be the victim. This should have all been done a long time ago, but then couldn't manufacture another false victim story. This shit is wild. Now, I want to hear what you guys think, especially about BravoCon, but also the Roni of it all and the Real Housewives of Miami. Pop off in the comment section. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.